Today we're going to talk about the third season of the Netflix show On My Block, so let's get started. Hey everybody, my name is Justin. I love to watch movies. If you guys love to watch movies too and Netflix, you guys are in the right spot. Make sure to hit that subscribe button down below and click the bell notification for more up and coming videos. I'm really excited about talking about the new season of On My Block. This is a show I just started watching last week, and I was absolutely hooked with this show. The show is a coming-of-age story about four bright, street-savvy friends navigating their way through high school in the gritty inner city of South Central Los Angeles. Dealing with the danger of getting their friend out of a gang and friends turning into romance, danger is always constant. I was not expecting how much I absolutely loved this show and the friendships that were built in this show and how it balanced humor, mystery, romance, and danger as well. It all felt really realistic as well, and this is one of my favorite shows on Netflix right now. I had a blast watching this show, and the third season is just as good as the previous two seasons and ends on such an emotional note that really gets your mind just going and really curious to see if they are going to do a fourth season and how are they going to write these characters. What I appreciated a lot about season 3, and there may be some spoilers filled throughout this review for you guys, but one thing I do love about On My Block, especially season 3, is that how much depth they're willing to give to some of the minor characters. We have Caesar, who's part of this core four of friends, and his brother, Spooky, who is a gang leader, and they give him a lot of depth because most of the episodes that we have seen Spooky in, you do realize that he's like the hard guy and he's part of the gang. He may not have much emotions, but there are plenty of times within this third season that they really break this character down. They make him vulnerable and they give him a good amount of character growth and depth to him to where he stands out as a fan favorite in the third season. So I was really happy and surprised with the route that they ended up taking Spooky in this series, because he quickly became a strong character and was willing to look after the core four of friends. Core four friends, we have Caesar, Montse, Jamal, and Ruby. They all have a strong connection with one another, and it was built up very nicely in the first season. And as the show progressed, their relationship only got more complicated with romances and trying to help one another, but they were always there by their side. And so I loved this friendship and how they felt so close together and what they were willing to do for one another. And everything that had happened with season 2 about trying to find the Roller World money and kind of moving that story a little further in season 3, that has consequences for them in the third season. So not only is the show trying to balance a story about gangs and young friends and romance, it also has a mystery that was set up in the first episode of the third season and how second season did end. And there's a woman who had kidnapped the four friends we see in the trailer, and she is looking for Lil Ricky. And so she wants these four kids to go find them. If they don't, things will happen. So Jamal is really excited to go on this journey to try to find Lil Ricky because he spent most of season 2 looking for the Roller World money. And I absolutely love Jamal's giddiness and determination to try to find this mystery. That's who he is. He loves adventure. It's clear in this season that he is so involved in this mystery, and it takes up a good majority of the season of them looking for Lil Ricky and trying to put pieces together, interview people in the past, and try to just find him. And so it's a lot of fun, that mystery aspect of the show. But while that is going on, we are building up these characters, building up this romance, building up to the end, and it's still a really well-written show. I was so impressed with how this show is, because when I saw the trailer for the first season, because like, I want to watch this show, I wasn't expecting much, but I got a show that balances so much but does it so well and adds so much depth to our characters and is willing to go above and beyond for them. And that's what I absolutely love. Characters that are side characters like Jasmine have a strong season 3 and become great characters. I absolutely love Jasmine, going from someone who was quite annoying in the first 2 seasons and still a little annoying in the 3rd season, but she becomes a blast and does a lot in the 3rd season. So On My Block was a show that really, honestly, truly caught me by surprise. It wasn't a show I was expecting much from, but I absolutely adore the characters. They feel like a close set of friends. They are likable characters. The show really does balance a lot of different things and makes it feel realistic, and it's willing to give so much depth to our side characters. We have some of the parents for the core 4 that are getting involved in the show as well, so we're getting a little more exploration to that, and there is a lot of emotional moments in the show that really did catch me by surprise. I wasn't expecting certain storylines to play out like they did, but they also had some emotional moments as well, and I was really shocked with how they ended this season. I was really shocked with how they ended the 3rd season. I did not see that coming. It ended on an emotional note, just a roller coaster of feelings, and I'm really curious to see what they do for a 4th season. Everybody's pretty much on board wanting to make a 4th season, so we'll wait and see what happens. I'm so happy that I actually sat down and ended up watching this show. Season 3 is a couple episodes shorter than Season 2, but it packs a lot in it and does a lot for our core 4 of friends, with the other side characters like Spooky and Jasmine and some of the family members as well. It is a great show that's funny, it's thrilling, it's emotional, it just does so much, and I absolutely love the show. I'm going to go ahead and give On My Block Season 3 an A-. Thank you guys for checking my review for On My Block Season 3. Stay tuned for more up and coming Netflix content. My name is Just Watch Movies, and you guys stay classy, YouTube.